So tell me, what drew you to the role of Bill Baker?
Well, there were a number of things. Probably chief among them was the fact that Tom McCarthy was directing the movie. I've wanted to work with him for a long time, and I love his writing. I love his directing, and this script was just beautiful. And I'd never played a role like this, and I didn't even realize. I read the script, and I just thought it was, I really loved the dynamics between all the characters. And then it wasn't until I started researching, when I went down and started meeting these Roughnecks in Oklahoma, that I realized how specific this subculture is of Roughnecks, and that really, in terms of like the physicalization of the guy, that the access that the Roughnecks gave us was really everything for Tom and for me. From the body type to exactly what they're wearing, to how they sound, to how they talk, everything about it came from our time with them.
So did working with Tom live up to your expectations?
Nah, not really. It was pretty incredible. I had an amazing time working with him, and I'm really happy with what we did. And I'm proud of the work, and sometimes you have a great experience, but the work doesn't turn out exactly as you hoped. And this was, one of those rare times I got both. I had a really wonderful working experience, and I learned a lot, and I love where we ended up.
The role of Bill seems to buck a lot of conventional stereotypes. How did you prepare for that?
Well, I think it was the access that we got from these Roughnecks, and I think they were looking at us when we came down there with kind of justified wariness. They were like, "What are your intentions here?" And that's totally fair. And I think once they realized what it was we were trying to do, and the level of compassion and empathy that the script has for this character and that we have for this guy, that was when they really kind of gave us full access to, and the help that we needed, because they knew we really wanted to get it right.
It's interesting because you have your character as a roughneck and all of that, but you don't actually see your character doing any of the drilling or anything. Was that weird or awkward, or especially for the Roughnecks that you were interviewing with or meeting with?
It's a tricky thing, because you have to establish a character that's very much grounded in this very real thing, but the real thing isn't part of the movie. Right?
Yeah.
So, but it still means all of that research and all of that work has to happen so that you can be, the audience believes that you're a roughneck when you're walking around Marseille. So yeah, that it takes a bit of legwork and research.
And just real quick, any chance that you'll have a cameo in Kevin Smith's upcoming Clerks III?
I have not yet heard if I've been invited to do that, but I love Kevin, so there's not much I wouldn't do for that guy.